Hey everybody, welcome to Mike's Garage. Well, I wanted to tell you a little story here. I guess a couple days ago, I woke up with little sniffles, a little runny nose, a little scratchy throat. Maybe you can hear it when I'm talking. So my wife and my daughter-in-law said, "Oh, you got to go get tested. You got to go get tested." I says, "I have a cold." I know I have a cold, and I don't know how I got a cold because I wear a mask everywhere. Okay, I am vaccinated, 2 stabs and a booster. So I got them all, and called the my wife makes an appointment for me to go get tested. So okay, I'll go just to keep everybody quiet. I'll go get tested. All right. So there's a place in a little town just north of here. It's like one of those ER places. I think it's called Falcon ER. So go up there. It's supposed to be there 10 o'clock. So I go up there at 10 o'clock, and I'm waiting. You wait in the parking lot. You're not allowed out of the car. You're not allowed to go in. You have to wait outside. So it's 10, 10 after, 20 after. About 25 after 10, my cell phone rings. Answer it. It's the nurse from inside. Because when you register, you have to leave your cell phone number. She says, "Are you here?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm out in the parking lot." Okay, well, let me get some information. So I tell her, when I was born, what my symptoms are. Have you had this shot? Are you allergic to any medicine? All the silly questions they ask you every time. Okay, well, I'm going to send your information over to the doctor, and he's going to send you a link, and you have to do a video call with him. He's going to ask you questions, and he'll give you approval to get to get the COVID test. Okay, so I said, okay. Well, I had to go run an errand, and I had to be there by 11 o'clock. It's now quarter of 11. So I said, well, I don't know. I got to leave. I got to go run this errand. It's going to take me 15, 20 minutes to get there. I was supposed to be there at 11. I'm going to be a little bit late. So I start up the car, back out, take off down the road. I get about halfway to the 11 o'clock pickup, and I get a link. So I pull over in some parking lot, some business that's closed on Saturday, and click the link, and the doctor comes on. Okay, good video. I couldn't really hear him that good, so I got him propped up on the steering wheel, and I'm talking to him on the video. Do you have this? Do you have that? Are you allergic to this? Are you allergic to that? And I said, you know what? I answered all these questions to the nurse. Didn't she forward all that on to you? He says, yeah, I have it here, but I haven't had a chance to read it. You haven't had a chance to read it, so I got to answer all the questions again. All right, let's go. You allergic to anything? What are your symptoms? Do you have fatigue, or do you have this? Do you have that? I says, no, I have a sinus cold going on, and it's dripping in my throat, and I'm coughing. That's it. I don't have a fever. I have a cold. He says, all right, well, it does sound like you have a cold, but I'm going to go ahead and give you the okay to get the COVID test anyway, just to be sure. I don't know if they get paid for every COVID test that they give or what the deal was. I think it's a $35 copay to have a video conference with this guy, the doctor. Okay, he was very nice and very thorough. He asked all the right questions and everything for the second time. So I said, okay, I'll go back and get the test. All right, fine. I'll tell him you're approved to get the COVID test. Hang up with him, run down, get the pickup I'm supposed to get at 11 o'clock, head back up. I was late, about 5 minutes late. Head back up. It's now 25 after 11. I got there at 10. It's 25 after 11. I'm sitting in a parking lot. And 11:45, 5 of 12, 12:05, and there's 6 spots where they come out. The nurse comes out all decked out, mask, goggles and everything, rubber gloves, big suit. Going to stick a Q-tip, big long Q-tip up your nose. Okay, so I'm waiting, and the car next to me had a husband and wife and 2 kids in there, and you could hear the kids were getting antsy. They were bouncing the car around. They had been there about an hour. So the woman puts the window down. She gets my attention. I put my window down. She says, how long have you been here? I said, well, I got here at 10 o'clock this morning. I was still waiting. I says, I had the conference with the nurse. I had the video call with the doctor. I'm just waiting for them to come out. Well, I'm going to call. So she calls up and she says, we're sitting out here in the parking lot. What's going on? Nobody's coming out. Well, who's out there? She says, well, the guy next to me, what's your name? So I tell her my name. He's been here since 10 o'clock this morning. He still hasn't gotten the Q-tip up the nose. So she says, all right, well, let me see what's going on there. Okay, 20 after 12 now. Nurse comes out, all decked out again. Okay, well, the doctor must have hit the wrong button because it shows that you already had your test. I said, no. I said, I never had a COVID test. I don't have COVID. I have a cold. Well, we're going to do it anyway. He said to go ahead and do the test. So swab up one nostril, swab up the other nostril. She takes it away. We'll call you in an hour and a half, and we'll let you know the results. You can go now, finally, okay? It's 20 of 1. So that's 2.5 hours plus sitting in the parking lot waiting to get tested for COVID. I don't know if that's good or bad, okay? It did take a long time, I thought, for just put a Q-tip up your nostril. But anyway, go home. How do you feel? I'm fine. My daughter-in-law's texting everybody. Yeah, I'm fine. I just have a cold. The throat lozenge, take some Dayquil, NyQuil, whatever. 3 o'clock. Now it's 3 o'clock. They did the nose thing at 12:30. It's 3 o'clock, still haven't heard anything. It's supposed to be an hour and a half max. So I call there. Nobody answers. Call there again. Nobody answers. Wait 10 minutes, call there a third time. Finally get the nurse on the phone. Same one that took the information in the beginning. Yeah, I'm calling. I want to see what the results are. You told me an hour and a half. It's been like 2.5 hours already. Hold on. Let me go look. She comes back. She says, okay, you got your test back. You're negative. Great. I knew that from the beginning, okay? I knew that from the beginning. Nobody called you? I said, no. Nobody called me and told me that what the test results were. That's why I'm calling you. My wife wants to know. My daughter-in-law wants to know. Should I be quarantined or what's going on? So, excuse me. I get done with that. So it's going to snow. My wife says, run over to the store, get a couple more things, bread, milk, all that stuff. It's going to snow. So I'm over at the shopping center, and I'm sitting in the car getting ready to put my mask on to go in the store. The phone rings. It's another nurse, different nurse. Is this you? Yes. What's your date of birth? Tell her. Verify this, verify that. Okay. Well, I have good news that you tested negative. I said, oh, great. I did test negative? Yeah. Okay. Does it say on there that somebody already told me that? No, it doesn't. Okay, fine. So that's the experience that I had. 10 in the morning, finally got the call that I was supposed to get 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that I was negative. I just have a cold, which I knew that from the beginning. So if you ever have a COVID test or somebody recommends you go get a COVID test, those of us who have been around for a while, okay, we know what we have. Whether we have a cold, whether we have bronchitis, whether we have toothache, headache, earache, you know what it is because you've had it several times before, okay? So that's my story, getting the COVID test for the first time. It did take a long time, longer than I thought. I understand we're going to get do-at-home kits in the mail pretty soon, free. It's not free. We're paying for it, believe me. But we're going to get tests at home. You do it at home. I'm not going to do it unless I really need it. But anyway, that's my story. Sorry for rambling on. I hope you're all safe out there. Get the test if you think you need it. It's free right now. So go do that and stay safe. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching Mike's Garage.